Okay, here we go. Is that us?
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan.
That house is a hot mess.
Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything.
Okay.
The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Okay, we are back. Welcome to the game. To move around, and A to interact with objects. Okay, there is no A. I'm using a PlayStation controller, so X, I'm guessing. Alright. Alright, am I looking at the... Okay, so we gotta hold it. Okay, London advertisement, September 28th, 1882. Tension between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish princess. I do not know how to say her name. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomat corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of the princess, whoever's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night. Okay, so he's missing. Cool. The spokesman for the police was on All right. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentleman's club or the fair. Okay, so like he's missing. Okay.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Okay, what do we got here?
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Okay, can we open this bad boy? What does that say?
Another letter from Werner.
Werner.
They never reply, but they keep coming.
Can I see what it say, though? I guess not. All right, so it looks like we got everything.
I don't see the strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it.
Oh.
But in lieu of the strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Wait, he going to get the paper out that he used to wipe his butt? Oh, he nasty. Okay. So what else can we see around here before we go find the trash? Why does this room look like this? This is a whole hot mess.
I'm close. I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
This is crazy.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
All right, I guess I'm going to dig. Use my body to open doors. Can I run? It's a rainy day. Why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? Open the case. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do that. All right. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the fit. All right. This is the fit. This is what our friend looking like. All right. We good. Okay. We ready. I'm gonna see. All right. Here we go. Baker Street. Ooh, that was a little glitchy. All right, so where the trash can at? Like, is it in the back? This is like the trash can right here. Am I really gonna use this? Look at this paper. It got doo-doo on it.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Okay.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Oh, okay,
See,
potting
Watson,
soil. Okay.
The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Oh, I like how he wiped his face off. That's kind of cool. Okay, so that's how you run.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
I need a copy.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Why would you
Lost.
advertise in
Then
it?
why are
Like
you
what?
still here?
Boss
Exactly.
pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
What happened to my newspaper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Yeah.
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Cool.
Bam.
Now I can take the day off.
Let's see. Why are you advertising if you got none? Exactly. Like you ain't got no papers, but you talking about papers? What did he do to the paper? Tell me about the man at our doorstep. Where was he headed? Let's say what he did to the paper.
did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really.
Nah.
I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Okay. He probably was picking up my paper. Tell me about him. What he
Can
look
you
like?
describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Maybe that's why the bang, because the papers may, the books maybe fail and he heard it. Where was he headed?
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
You don't got nothing
right.
for me.
You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
No, you ain't getting no more shillings. Wait, he could have told me what the headline was
Get
today,
the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
though. You're a liar, kid.
I'll stand watch, just in case the strange man comes back.
You are the worst right now, child. You got a new question in your mind palace. Open up the case book, then navigate to the mind palace and
Get the Strand.
select
Get your copy of the
various
Strand
pieces
here.
of evidence to deduct the question. All right, so Mind's Palace is here. Who ruined the Strand? Ugh. Book from Barnes. Cactus spine potentially poisoned. I don't think the book has anything to do with it. Oh. I'm gonna say the cactus spine, but like if he was trying to poison me, why would he throw the paper away? Wouldn't he give me the paper so that I can touch it and get poisoned? Like that makes more sense. Wait. Oh, so it's a lot of different things. Ew. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. Barnes, oh, Mr. Barnes involved in the scheme. Oh, book from Barnes. Oh, okay. I just got it. My brain's not working. So I'm wondering if his book just came in. Remember, we saw the Mr. Watson book had just came in, and he said he saw a dude with a bunch of books at the door. So, okay, that's how they put it together. The newspaper said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning, Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Mr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Got it. Okay. That makes more sense.
Wasn't that Mr. Holmes' murder? Yes, Barnes has his
Woo!
quirks.
Alright, my brain meat's gotta get brain meat in.
Every
Get your
pawn
copy of the
knows it's
Strand
part of
here.
the game.
Alright, so you can pin evidence for quick access to the information from your casebook. Open the
Get the Strand.
casebook,
Get
pin
your
the
copy of the
evidence with the
Strand here.
books. Shh, kid. With a bookshop photo by person on the X. Okay. So, wait. Okay, so pin it, and now we can go to the bookstore. Let's find a bookstore. Bahaha! What do we have here, Bonds? This is the bookstore, guys. Alright. Who are you? Who reads a book out in the rain? Come on, guy. What are you doing? What are you doing? He up to something, y'all. Hello there. Are you in charge here?
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Oh, that's my guy. Never mind. Hey, hey. Let's talk. Okay. Your eyes are a little red, sir. Bags under his eyes. The effects of overworking. All right. What's this on your hands? Newspaper ink, maybe? Or maybe he got into a little tussle. Okay, I don't know how I'm going around his body and he just kind of like watching, let me do this. What else? You got a, is that dirt? No, that's just his cheeks. What's this? Leaning heavily on the right leg. Sore left leg. Okay, all right. What about your feet? You got dirt on your pants. Oh, okay. I'm high heels. Wants to look taller. Well. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes as a result of long hours of intense work. He is not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems likely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot. Even if the ink on his hands suggests that he is the one who soiled the paper, nevertheless, Mr. Barnes can still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. I think he's a workaholic. He don't seem like the type that blackmail victim. He could be blackmailed. I'm gonna go with he is just overworked. He's a workaholic.
Mr. Barnes? A word.
Hey, Mr. Barnes. Where you going?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Why would we just let him do that? Mr. Barnes.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes.
You just saw
Now,
me.
will you please?
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you coming.
Oh my gosh.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Right.
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Wait.
Really deep in the weeds with important things.
What is he doing
Well,
in
help
there?
yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Why we let him
Barnes
go in
doesn't
there?
seem like himself. Why is
What
he
you
acting
think?
this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Yeah.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Where's the dog? Oh, there you go. Okay, what do we got here? What is this book? This looks a little weird. I don't think that's what we were looking at, but... They like plants now? Exotic plants on Barnes' counter. Everlasting plant for everlasting love. He's in love. Okay, maybe. So maybe we need to find another book.
Basics of cryptoanalysis. Cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Okay. So there's that. Nothing here. Oh, wait. Whoa. Alright. Some
In
flowers.
the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
So he up to no good then, huh?
The finest view London has to offer.
What's she doing over there? Ma'am. You know anything about these flowers?
The weather is dreary, isn't it?
It is.
To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
You know anything about that flower with a hip hop?
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
That dog does not look like a lily at all. Oh, wait.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save
Oh,
the
she is
Queen.
in my right ear. Wait, this kind of looks like one of the Majigajigs that was poking my Pokepoke that was in the
Familiar
trash.
spine? That's what I found in my dustbin.
It was what you found at your dustbin. And it's got a crack on
It
it.
is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Somebody head, maybe? Somebody got busted in the head. These are the flowers he got in the window, I think. These? Or are these the ones he got in the window?
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Okay.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
I don't know. Wait. Okay. Wearing makeup for beauty or maybe for beauty or concealment, all right? Avoid eye contact. Okay, because she don't want to or distracted. She avoiding eye contact. Wait, what's this? Usually for work attire. Luxury fabric. Okay. Honoring deceased husband. Alright, what else we got? Clean. Change shoes upon arrival. She wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no trace of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something or someone. Oh, perhaps she's waiting for someone. Sorry. While Miss Fleming's cherished the memories of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention or simply because she has learned to love herself again. Oh man, this is hard. I don't know. She seems fine, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna go with she's ready to move on. Okay. That's what we're going with.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, provide evidence. How am I gonna do that? Maybe that?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Oh, okay, so she wants them to be for her. She knows nothing about the dead flowers, but hope the bouquet is for her. So maybe, because he won't her, y'all. Okay.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days.
Oh, that's
I
why he
swap
just got a
Mr.
dog.
Holmes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window, Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
So he bought a dog for her. Okay.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
I didn't even see.
Your
I forgot
guess
about
is as
that.
good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break. I should have worn something warmer.
Okay, so he put the cactus at her. Did he put the cactus there? Can I go to my mind's eyeball? Why is Braun acting strangely? Let's go with, why is he acting strangely? Roses for sale, maybe? Wait. It's Fleming. And then dead flowers on display, maybe? Okay. Those two are right, but is one wrong. I think the item. Oh, the broken cactus pot. Duh, right? Mr. Barnes is in love with me. Okay. We kind of, yeah. Displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming's a florist. He may hope she will come into the shop and give him watering advice, or he could simply be a symbol of desperation. So maybe he didn't mean to drop it. Okay.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Yeah, like
Do
it
not
seemed like
despair,
he
Mr.
had
Holmes.
it.
Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Okay, where he at though? He's still in the back, scared?
Mr. Barnes,
Come on out.
I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
I'm about to bust his door open.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right,
I'm going to tell her if I get a chance, by the way.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive.
Do you have
your
a new paper?
clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's
Dang.
true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
She did notice.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the obtruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So
Oh,
you
wow.
ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
And I got the paper. All right. Locals at the port had a rude awakening last night with a loud bang and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Sometime. Okay, so maybe I can go over
Dr.
there.
Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Let
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I
go.
hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Bye. Can I go tell her?
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
It sure
An
was.
assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
Yeah.
No? Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So
Or
it
it
seems.
does.
Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one. Truly. Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona.
I thought
A
it said
patient of
something
mine,
else.
Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
I'm on it.
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Let's do it.
good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.